We're going to work out!
What are you guys doing?
Working out!
Oh, you're working out? Oh my goodness, look at that. You're making these things go up and down. What are you working out on? Is this an SF3? Oh my goodness.
Hey, what's up everybody? John the Pilot. I'm doing the video. I'm comparing the SF3 to the new Inspire SF5. And yes, I don't have an SF5 right here. But if you look carefully, the SF3 has got the identical dimensions. So what happened, I believe, that Inspire just added stuff to the SF3 in order to charge more money for it. And I'm going to go over what those things are now.
Oh yes, the SF5. Look at the new Cadillac of all Inspire machines. It's got that, you gotta buy extra. It does come with a cool red thing. That's the Smith bar. Comes with those, which I already have in the SF3. And it also comes with all the accessories. So it's actually pretty well rounded, being honest. And you get a sweet cup holder. Why didn't I get the cup holder? I should have got the cup holder. It's got the tablet holder. That did come with the SF3. So everything looks identical, including the Smith bar. How the weight functions, there's how you hook up the weight to it. There's the weight doubler, just like in the SF3, but they added some rock climbing grips underneath where you have the pull-up bar. I thought it was interesting.
Okay, so what you do is you go to Inspire, you click on functional trainers, and then you can see that there's an SF5 available, and it's for the low cost of $3,999, and I'm pretty sure that does not come with shipping. Right now, there is an Inspire SF3 deal, or Centr SF3 deal at Costco, and that's $1,999.99. I don't know what's going on with the brand. I don't know if Chris Hemsworth is buying it with his Centr company. All I know is that Costco offers a way better deal right now, and you can pick that up for way cheaper.
I've gone over it in a little bit of my other videos, but when you buy the SF3 from Centr or Costco for $1,999.99, you do get the Smith machine bar. However, it is not this color. The SF5 has this color. And you can see right here on my SF3, I do not have a rack for accessories if I wanted to put some weights. For me, wasn't that big of a deal. I do have my power blocks, which I have on my power block stand. Use these all the time. Love them, it's great. So I'm gonna talk about the accessories that the SF3 did come with. It came with this awesome lap belt, came with the rope, came with an ankle strap, came with an easy curl bar, which is great. And it also came with this cool rack. I believe the SF5 has this and all these accessories, but the SF3 comes with its own bench and it hangs here.
The SF5 does not, and if you look for the Inspire bench, I believe it's over $250. So if you bought the SF5, you had to add another $250 on top of your purchase.
The one thing I thought was interesting is the SF5, which is the identical setup here, they added some grips here and here, and I believe that's a pretty cool concept.
I think grip strength is extremely important, especially if you do a lot of other things, especially when you get older. Your grip goes to crap. But if you're into jiu-jitsu, grip is awesome. If you're just a mountain climber, hey, it might be nice to have those there. The only weird thing is,
with just the traditional setup that you can see from the SF3 here, I'm gonna see if I can get a good angle on this.
When I'm doing a pull-up, my forearm hits this here. I mean, in a way, it kind of adds to my workout because it gives me a little bit of support. But I can imagine if I was hanging onto something here, that my forearms would be striking the Smith bar. So what's the option for that if you do buy the SF5? Well, my thoughts are, you take this thing, you move it out of the way, but now you got something down by your feet. And I guess you could always grab, put your feet up, and do a pull-up, which is awesome.
But I don't know if it's really that big of a game changer for me from the current SF3 model if I were to upgrade to the SF5.
No matter what, the cool thing is, this SF3 Smith machine bar, super nice. It glides. I'm sure the SF5 is just the same. But they do talk a lot
about these pulley changers or the pulley adjustment centers being counterbalanced. It's not advertised in the SF3 that these are counterbalanced. So I'm doing it one-handed right now and I'm having no issue. So I don't know if the center SF3 has got a different mechanism inside here. It looks to be the same as far as what I can see on the Costco website.
I don't know if it's worth it for me to pay another almost $1,500 for the SF5 because the SF3 works fine.
One thing that I did think was cool is that somewhere along here, I'm not exactly sure, there's a hook where you can add rubber bands.
And band strength or pulley resistance in the sense that it's giving you dynamic resistance as you extend your motion is turning out to be the fad that's going on now. Well, the easy way to compensate for that, if you just have a simple kinetic weight system such as a weight stack, is to add bands to whatever you're trying to pull or tug on. So the SF5 has little hooks. So what I've done is I've come up with an idea. I haven't started working on it yet, but when I was in the Army, these little hooks right here are really fantastic. We used to put them on the Blackhawk, we used to put them on Humvees, and these things can hold a tremendous amount of weight. Plus, you can see by the way they're shaped that you can add a carabiner. And that carabiner is really simple to add a band to, and before you know it, you've upgraded your own SF3 for a little bit of cost. But the only thing is I'm gonna have to drill holes in my current SF3 in order to install these. I'll show those in a later video. All right, when you look on the SF5, there's something here where there's an attachment and you can put a battle rope. Well, obviously, I don't have the room for a battle rope. I don't know, maybe if I put it here and I have it go outside from my garage, I can have an anchor point for a battle rope. But that is one of the things the SF5 does offer. However, it does not come with a battle rope, to my understanding. I'm sure you can find a decent deal on one on Amazon or some other fitness website, but that's something that has been different that I've noticed. So both the SF5 and the SF3 have a tablet holder, and it does extend so it can hold it in place. I haven't needed to do that personally. So that's something that's pretty consistent across the board. I think one of the biggest advantages that the SF3, or excuse me, the SF5 will have over the SF3, it's claiming you can upgrade the weight stacks. And also, I believe the SF3 only goes up to 330 pounds because you got these cool 5-pound adapters that you can slide on there. Now, the SF5 is showing that you can do an extension. So I'm going to take this pin out, and what I'm gathering is that the actual weight holder, this metal rod right here, is a lot longer. So therefore, if it's longer, that means you can add more stacks in there. What these stacks are going to be, I don't know if it's going to be the stack that's offered from SF5, which I think is over $100 a stack. So you'd have to do that times 2 and add that on your total cost of $3,999. But it's a cool option. Now, there's something I ran across on Amazon, which I thought was awesome because you can customize how much you want your weight stack to go up to, and it's these things. As I stumbled upon these are called the gym pins, and what they do, here I'll click on one, there's an 8-incher, so you can stick a lot of weight on this bad boy. Let's go ahead and get in there. What it does is it goes right into the stack itself, and you put an Olympic sized plate on there, and you don't have to take away the weight. You don't have to take apart the weight stack. That is awesome. I got a link in the description. If anybody buys this thing, please tell me how they work out. This is phenomenal. So for the SF3, if you don't like how much weight it is and you want to add more, you can go ahead and add that pin that's shaped like it can, so you can add Olympic sized weights on here. I'm pretty sure what someone would probably have to do, you may have to remove these shrouds in order to let it travel freely, but you could put as much weight as you want. And I think that's pretty dang cool. That's super smart. I've got a link down in the description if you pick them up. Let me know how those work out if you do buy them. Let me know if the SF3 is strong enough to support the extra weight. I'm pretty sure it is. The thing weighs 631 pounds, so therefore it's built real well. But let me know how it works out for you in your workouts and if it's something else you recommend. Links down in the description for these weight pins that hold the Olympic sized weights. One thing the SF5 comes with, which was almost a deal breaker for me, was a cup holder. I don't have a cup holder anywhere on my SF3. Such a deal breaker. Oh, here's my cup holder right here. It's a box. Hey, but in all seriousness, man, I think the SF5 is an awesome piece of equipment. If it's built anything like the SF3, I'm sure it's freaking awesome. So if you've got the cash, $3,999, buy it. And you know what would be awesome if somebody out there buys it and they do a review on it, because I would love to see how it performs, see how it looks. I do know the dimensions of it, 84 inches by 54 inches by I think 49, something like that. I should show it right here, but it's the same machine with a little bit of add-ons, which is pretty cool because they're evolving the product. So now moving forward, is Inspire going to continue to be Inspire? I don't know. A lot of people don't really know who the company is. I haven't seen it very much when it comes to like bodybuilding podcasts. All I've seen is that I ran into the FTX at Costco, which made me curious, and then I started looking further and I found the SF3 and I ended up making a purchase. But just like anything else, I have gone to those very specialized weight equipment stores and I've seen the FT2 and I've seen the, I can't remember exactly what it is. It's a version of the FTX. Those things go for like $4,000 in those stores, and I'm pretty sure it's all markup. So those are the things you want to be aware of. Plus, they also have some type of commissioning, because the guy that I was talking to when I went into that store, he was selling hard. He was trying to push the equipment, and he kept calling me every day, hey, coming back? Hey, coming back? And I was like, man, am I buying a car? Well, I guess so. That's just how they make their money. I get it. Sales. My hat is off to anybody in the retail industry, and they're trying to make some money right now because it's been tough with inflation. So those are my thoughts on the SF3. Anyway, my SF3 has been working out pretty cool for me. I'm gonna add some things onto it later. I'm going to definitely probably figure out on the backside here how to add a pulley system so it's out of the way of the Smith bar, and I can do some lat pull downs utilizing the pulley system I already have, and then just attaching some ropes in the back here so that when I want to do some lat workouts or some type of lat pull downs, I can do it. That's in the process. I need to make sure that I'm going to be drilling correct holes. I don't want to compromise the integrity of the structure of my SF3. It's built like a tank, and yes, I jank it and yank it everywhere like my very first video, and it seems to be holding up fine. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give me a subscription, comment on the video, tell me what you like, tell me what you didn't like, ask me some questions. Also, if you don't mind, throw me some ideas on a video you'd like to watch. Take care, happy holidays, John the Pilot. See ya!